Good afternoon everyone and good afternoon sir. Today we will discuss about labeling requirements in the Philippines, Asia, and USA. So what is labeling? So anyone po na nakakaalam kung ano yung labeling? So let's proceed. Labeling is a part of branding and enables product identification. It is a printed information that is banded to the product for recognition and provides detailed information about the product. So customers make the decision easily at the point of purchase, seeing the labeling of the product. So yung labeling is labels provide information to the customers. The process of putting identification mixed on the package is known as labeling. So labeling includes information like name of the product, expiry and manufacturing date, instruction for use, weight, price, and etc. So yung labeling daw is yung mga information about the product, para din maging aware yung mga customer about the product itself. So, let's proceed.
Good day, my name is Leonora Yvonne. So, my topic is all about mandatory labeling requirements. Labeling Law, Republic Act 3720, Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act, prescribe rules and regulations for the packaging and labeling of food distributed in the Philippines. Bureau of Food and Drug BFAD interprets regulations and details of RA 3720, provide list of substances permitted for use in food and food packaging materials. So, Republic Act 3720 ay to ensure safe and good quality of food. And sa Bureau of Food and Drug naman ay sila yung nagbibigay ng listahan ng mga sangkap para sa mga pagkain at paggamit ng mga materyales sa packaging ng pagkain. Yun, may labeling law tayo sa pagkain to protect the health of the people or consumer. Kaya dapat ilagay ang tamang information sa label ng product. Labeling means provision of adequate information and accurate identification of the pre-packaged foods on the package. Means by which product communicates with the consumers, traders, regulatory agency. And it must be correct, not misleading, accurate, and legible. Ang labeling ay ito yung to inform the people or consumer about the product content. Dito yung nakalagay yung lahat ng information tungkol sa product, like yung brand name, product name, and yung mga ingredients. Kaya dapat yung information na nakalagay sa label ay tama. Next, parts of a label. Principal Display Panel or PDP or Alternate Principal Display Panel. Portion of the package label that is most likely to be seen by the consumer. Sometimes, a food package may also have an alternate principal display panel which refers to the other surface of the package that is also suitable for display as PDP. Required information, product identity name, net content declaration. Yun. Ang display panel is the front of the package and easily seen by the consumer at the time of purchase. Ito yung makikita agad dito yung name ng product, brand name, at net content. Sa display panel pa lang, malalaman na natin kung ano yung product na bibilhin natin. Next, determination of the area of PDP. For rectangular package, it is the height times the width. Example, area of rectangular, the height is 8 times width 6 equals 48 square in. For cylindrical or nearly cylindrical container, it is 40% of the value of the height of the container times the circumference. Diyan nasa picture na yung mga size at ang area ng PDF is 8 square meter in. For other shape container, it is 40% of the total surface area, excluding tops, bottoms, flanges of cans, and shoulders and necks of bottles and jars. However, if the container has an obvious PDP, the top of a triangular or rectangular package, the area should consist of the entire top surface. So, kaya dapat ang label ay sakto lang sa packaging para hindi masamang tignan. Kasi may mga requirements na sinusunod sa size ng packaging para maganda ang kalabasan. At may mga packaging na sa unahan at likod lang pwedeng lagyan ng label. Next, information panel. It is the label panel immediately to the right of the PDP as seen by the consumer facing the product, with the following exceptions. If this panel too small to accommodate the necessary information, or it is not usable folded flaps, then the information panel is the next label panel immediately to the right of this part of the label. If the package has one or more alternate PDP, the information panel is immediately contiguous and to the right of any PDP. If the top of the container is the PDP and the package has no alternate PDP, the information panel is any panel adjacent to the PDP. So, ito yung example ng information panel. Ang information panel ay nasa right ng PDP. Kasi ang PDP ay yung makikita sa front of the product. Information panel, required information. All other mandatory information which include the name and address of the manufacturer, packer, or distributor, the ingredients list and the country of origin. The nutrition facts, when present, may appear on the information panel. Yun nga, dito naman nilalagay yung other information tungkol sa product na hindi nakalagay sa PDP. Like sa manufacturer, dito sa information panel nilalagay yung name nila, yung packer, distributor, and yung ibang yung ingredients and country of origin.
So, ini po ang image kang information panel kung sa garo may hiling po ninyo na commonly halos kataid lang po kang PDP ang information panel. So, required information kang information panel is all other mandatory information which include the name of address of the manufacturer, packer, or distributor, the ingredient list, and the country of origin. The nutrition facts, when present, may appear on the information panel. So, ang mga tiglalaog po ang information panel is araw po ang mga ingredients kung igwa, nutrition information, itong mga manufactured by or distributor, as sa country of origin po is product of the Philippines, araw po siya kayan. Next is mandatory labeling requirements. Product identity or name. The name should distinguish the product from other products of the same type. A sufficient precise description of the food and of its nature. Product name should not be misleading. The name prescribed by law. So, ang pinakainot po digdi sa paglaag ng label sa product identity, kay po ang product is dahil po nag-mislead sa kung anong product ang igwa kam ang ginibo nito. Halimbawa po duman sa may naglaboratory na tosino, ang product name po ninda is fatless tosino, pero ang product po ninda mismo is ang tosino po is dakulo ning taba. So dapat bako pong araw to. So next po is net content declaration. So expression of the weight, measure, or numerical count, or a combination of numerical count and weight of the product inside the package. So example, so sa example po na ini guro maaraman ta na po ang ibig sabihin kang net content declaration. Kung baga didi po nakalag ang mga net weight, net contents kang sarong product and sa mga gabat po ninda. So dapat ingredients are defined in article to mean any substance including additives used in the manufacture or preparation of foodstuff and still present in the finished product. Listing of all ingredients or components of the product is descending order or predominance by weight. Example, snail and coconut milk. Ingredients, snail, coconut milk, salt, garlic, and spices. So, sa ingredients po, kay pinaka-important is pag malag po kita ng ingredients, dapat may order siya, descending order po siya dapat. Kung ano sa pinakadakol na gamit or gamit ng product na ilalaag, dapat nasa inutan po siya. And sa mga additives po, kay puhan klarado ang tiglalag. Kung halimbawa po digdi sa benzoic acid, dapat may nakalag pong preservative. Pag sodium sulfate, dapat may nakalag pong antioxidant. So araw po dapat siya kan. So digdi po sa name and address of manufacturer, packer, or distributor. So ini po ang mga detail po. Ang example is araw po ay may nakalag na manufactured by, distributed by, packed by. So sa manufactured by po,
So next is country of origin. Example, product of the Philippines. So next is mandatory labeling requirements of lot identification code. The lot identification code or production code should be imposed or otherwise permanently marked on immediate individual packagers or containers.
Mandatory labeling requirements. Open date marking for a specific food means legibly indicating a date on foods, labels, packages for the purpose of informing the consumer about the expected quality of product at a given period of time, provided that it has been properly stored, consumed before, best before. One of the requirements po sa labeling ang may best before and consume before para alam din ng consumer ang expected quality kang product
For bakery products, milk and milk products, vitamin C, enriched liquid fruit drink. Labeling requirements, nutrition information for US and Japan. Group 1, the energy value, the amount of protein, the amount of carbohydrates, the amount of fat. Sa group 1 naman is for USA. Iyan ang nakalagay na sa nutrition information ng USA. Halos unti lang nga. Halos yung mahalaga lang na informasyon ang nilagay nila. Sa Japan naman halos linagay nila yung lahat about para sa nutrition information. Yan sa group 2, the energy value, the amount of protein, the amount of carbohydrates, the amount of sugar, the amount of fat, the amount of saturated fatty acids, the amount of dietary fiber, the amount of sodium. Halos sa Japan naman ay linagay na lahat. Barcode definition, an article numbering system for increased productivity. Sa Philippine country code in 480. And then pag check digit dyan sa may 8 and EAN9, EAN10, yan mga product code. Company code yun violet. Barcode definition, an article numbering system for increased productivity. Sa Philippine country code in 480. And then pag check digit dyan sa may 8 and EAN9, EAN10, yan mga product code. Company code yun violet.
Labeling requirements again. Without proper labeling, your product will not be allowed to enter the US. First, name of the food or product. Second, country of origin for the products. Third, ingredients. Fourth, nutritional information. Fifth, English language labeling. Sixth, food allergens. And lastly, any chemicals or food additives used. So next is the U.S. food and beverage industry is regulated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, or should I say FDA. The FDA is responsible for assuring that foods sold in the United States are safe, nutritional, and properly labeled. So this applies to food produced domestically as well as foods from foreign countries. So, yung US daw is hindi daw nila tinatanggap yung mga food na hindi nakaayos yung paka-label. So, according to the US Department of Health and Human Services, the following food labeling requirements generally apply. All required label statements are to be placed on the front label panel or the principal display panel, or yung tinatawag na PDP of the package or container. So, dapat daw yung mga information ng label is dapat nasa unahan siya para nakikita din siya ng customer. So, next is food label must list first name and address of the manufacturer, packer, or distributor. Unless the name given is the actual manufacturer, it must be accompanied by a qualifying phrase which states the firm's relation to the product. So, for example, NG manufactured for or distributed by. So, mahalaga din dapat din nakalagay yung name and address ng manufacturer, or kung nakalagay na din, dapat gayahin yung manufactured for or distributed by. So, next is street address if the firm name and address are not listed in a current city, directory, or telephone book. So, kung hindi daw nakalagay yun, dapat ilagay din yung street address, or city or town, state, or country if outside the United States. So, dapat din ilagay din daw kung labas siya sa United States. So, and next is dapat yung zip code or postal code used in countries other than the United States. it is important then to include zip code. So next is the name of the food must appear on the front label or yung tinatawag na principal display panel as well as any alternate PDP. So, a statement of identify which is the name of the product established by law or regulation should be placed on the PDP in lines parallel to the basis of the package. Where there is no statement of identify, the actual name of the food, if there is one, should be used. So, dapat din daw nakalagay yung actual name ng product. So, if a foreign language is used anywhere on the label, statement must appear both English and the foreign language. So, dapat din daw yung label is nakalagay, naka-indicate siya as foreign language or English. So, food labels printed must show the net contents in both metric, for example, grams, kilograms, millimeters, liters, and US customary system. Yung ginagamit nila is ounces, pounds, fluid, ounces, terms. So, di ba kung nakikita nyo naman sa mga label, may nakalagay din yung net content. Dapat din daw nakalagay yun, sabi ng USA. So, listing ingredient in descending order of predominance by weight means that the ingredients that weighs the most is listed first and the ingredient that weighs the less is listed last. So, dapat yung paglista ng ingredient is dapat kung ano yung pinakamalaki yung weight or yung yung water is mas madami yung ginagamit niya, dapat din siya yung nasa unahan nakalagay kung alin yung mas madami yung weight niya. So, yung several US agencies have specific labeling rules which is, if not complied with, may result in goods not going beyond US custom. So, yung US agency daw is may specific rules din. If hindi daw na-comply, magte-take ng action yung mga US. Kasi nga, 'di ba, kung makikita nyo, dapat yung mga product nyo is naka-register or yung business. So, that's all for today po. We are Reporters Group 4 and I am Alaysa Llores and my members is Ibon Leonora, Hati Ashley Nicole, and Leslie Figueroa Marcos. That's all. Thank you for listening.